the biggest stars in the world. Their new movie, What to Expect When You're Expecting, opens this Friday. Please welcome Jennifer Lopez and Cameron Diaz. I've seen you more recently. I haven't seen you in a while.
Ages.
I know, it's good to see you.
Good to see you as well.
So, and you're both in this big movie, and great timing, by the way, with the cover of Time, and everybody's talking about this issue right now.
That's true. Oh
it
my
really
God.
is. It's a great time.
That was the first time I saw that backstage.
Me too.
I was like, is that a 5-year-old on a stool? Or
yeah,
like,
he's
happening?
4, and she's 26. It's her son.
Wow.
I hope it's her son. It is her son. So you're in this movie, but you're not. Did you know each other before you were?
We never met. No, I'm kidding. No, we have met many times.
But not worked together.
But we didn't work together on this movie. Everybody had their own specific story. So,
right.
Yeah.
And now both of you, I know, get along. I do know that. And yet there were, and I really don't read the magazines at all. But of course, people tell me.
You do.
No, I
do.
I was like, really?
We all do.
I do not.
I do.
I do not. If I'm in a if I'm in a salon, which is the only time I see that stuff, I'll open it and then I feel bad about it. But I really, do you read that stuff?
I do.
Does it
I find
make
it quite
you mad?
fun. No, I get mad when they say things that are not true about me.
Right.
You know? But I enjoy like looking at what everybody's wearing. I mean, I'm a girl like everybody else.
Right. Well, I'm a girl too, but you know, I just.
But you don't like it.
But now, do you look at those magazines?
I try not to, honestly.
Yeah.
I find them so, when I know, because I know that they're lying, that it makes me it gives me that ugly feeling inside. It makes me kind of my stomach turn a little bit.
Right.
Knowing that it's just complete lies, like they made up about us on this movie, that the fact that we wouldn't talk to each other and there was all these cat fights.
I haven't even seen her yet. Gosh, give us a chance to get in the room.
Let me see if I don't like it.
Right.
But that's what I was going to say. I really don't. But someone told me this morning that there were all these rumors that y'all didn't get along.
Yeah.
And that's and you didn't even work together.
Like
We
that,
didn't
though.
even
You know, they always want women to like be catfighting. It was such a we live in such a misogynistic, chauvinistic, especially the media itself is like very always pinning women against one another.
Yeah.
But you know, it's sort of like, you know.
Because they don't say that about men. They don't say that two.
It's like sword fighting. They're all like.
Right. Right. Wow.
Doesn't happen.
No. But we're like.
No, you know what I mean? Like.
Not true.
Right. Now, you said you like to look at the magazine to see what people are wearing.
Yes, I do.
Someone showed me what you wore to the Met Ball last week, right? Last week?
It was last Monday.
And this was, first of all, I love Stella McCartney. I think she's amazing.
She's the best.
Let me see. I didn't see you.
Look at that.
It's coming out in the magazine.
That's Stella McCartney.
It is all rhinestones.
Gorgeous.
Like continuous. It's the most beautifully embroidered dress I've ever seen. It was
How
stunning.
heavy was that?
When we finally finished it, 22 pounds.
Oh, it's got.
Did they warn you
Those
ahead of
hurt
time?
your neck and everything.
It was like really hard. The first time when we first did the first fitting, it was 30 pounds. And it wasn't fitted to me at all. So it was literally, it went on and it was like, I thought I was going to lose my head. I thought it was like severed. It was like, and they started cutting it so that I could breathe. And I was like, because they couldn't get it off by that time. They just had to cut it. But then once we started molding it to the body and like, you know, cinching it up and fitting it.
You lost a few pounds.
Exactly.
And you're wearing things that are like 30 pounds heavy. You're not wearing any clothes anymore.
Hardly. Not if I don't have to.
I mean, seriously, if I had that body, I wouldn't wear anything either. I would just be walking around in heels naked all day. I'd be like,
when you guys do your perfume ad, just so you know, they're gonna tell you that it's all about skin. This is from my first one to my last one, it's always about like, how much gold can I wear this time? Because it's always like perfume ads.
Right.
They want to always give the sensation of skin. So the less they put on you, the better, because it's about the perfume. And just part of the, I don't know.
Well, so when you do your perfume ads, everybody.
So when you do it,
you'll see.
You can't wear anything.
Let's talk about the movie. I want to talk about a lot of things, but because you were great on Idol the other night, and the performance was amazing,
Thank you.
and that guy that was with you. Are you going to go back next year?
I don't know.
I hope you do, because I love you on that show. I think
thank
you
you.
say exactly the right thing.
Thank you. I enjoy it. I really do enjoy it. I've done it. Now, this is my second year.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if I can go for a third year.
Yeah.
You know, I miss doing other things. You know,
Right.
it really does lock you down. Which was nice the first year,
Yeah.
you know, with the babies being 3 and 4. Now they're getting more mobile. They're about to go to school. I just don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. All right, so let's talk about the movie. Let's talk about all the different stories. And so you adopt, and you had to wear the belly, right?
I
so,
did.
and we'll tell people about the movie.
Me first? You
Yeah,
first?
you. Go ahead.
My character is Holly, and she... Well, I don't want to tell you everything about the movie, but she basically, her and her husband decided they want to adopt a baby. And she's really, really ready for it. She's at that point in her life where she just wants to be a mommy, and he's not quite ready. And so that's kind of their obstacle. And she's kind of just plowing ahead, as women often do when they're ready for baby. And they kind of run into a little bit of trouble. But it's a beautiful thing. I know I'm being misquoted in the press a lot about, like, now I want to adopt, and I had depression when I had baby. You know, none of that's really true. I'll tell you the stories now so you can hear them from me. The first one was about the adoption. I really never thought about adoption before this movie, ever. I just thought, oh, I want to have my own kids, and I never thought about it as something that I would do. But after kind of doing the role and holding these babies, everything, you really see how you could take a baby that you don't know and, you know, who needs, you know, a home, and give them a home and raise them as your own. I really kind of, like, through the character, really came to understand how people do it, because before I just never really thought about it. And as far as they asked me about the book, What to Expect When You're Expecting, did I ever use it? Which everybody uses it, right? Everybody read that book when you have a baby. It's an amazing book. And I said, yeah, there was one time where it was really helpful. Like, it's either 7 or 10 days, I can't remember, where you have this huge hormone drop after you give birth. And I just started crying and thinking that the baby, you know, it was kind of funny now. I was like, the babies don't love me, you know? It's really awful. I think they love the nurse, because I was still stitched up because I had a C-section. And it was very hard to hold both of them at the same time, which I wanted to do and I couldn't. And then I read the book, and it was like on that day I counted that I had what they call the baby blues, which is when your hormones drop and you get, like, very emotional. They're like, you might be feeling very emotional today. I said, yes, I am. I am. That's what's happening to me right now. And so those were the 2 stories, I think, that people ran away with a little bit.
They do.
You know they do.
We're going to take a break.
But I
'cause
don't
wanna
like
hear
reading
about
the mags
Cameron.
for that.
No, I know.
We'll take a break. We'll be right back with Cameron's story. And so you're adopting.
So now I'm adopted.
Do you have a wedding photo? The Ethiopian authorities really like to see that in the package.
No.
Yeah, we do. Of course we do.
No, we don't.
Where is it?
No.
I think it's right here. Vegas. It was a costume wedding. I was Prince, Holly was a showgirl.
He loves Purple Rain.
I'm not circumcising my baby. Well done, well done. Front page.
Hey, look, I was gonna tell you.
Why is this such a big deal to
Because
you?
I don't think that it's right. And I'm his mother.
Yeah, and I'm his father. Parenthood is about compromise.
Well, then compromise, Evan.
I have.
In every relationship, there's an alpha and a beta. And
I'm the alpha.
You
What?
know,
No, I'm the alpha. No, I am.
Jinx.
Cameron Diaz. That's what to expect when you're expecting. So Cameron, you worked with Matthew.
Matthew Morrison, the most lovely human being.
Sweet guy.
So lovely.
Yeah.
An incredible dancer, too.
Yeah, you had to learn the cha-cha, right?
Yeah, we had a little cha-cha number that we had to do, which, of course, I took about 5 days to learn. He took about 30 minutes because he's a professional dancer.
You're a really good dancer, though. But
Yeah,
are
you
you
are.
good at, like, learning those kinds of dances?
You know, I am. I liked it. What we did was they had a choreography that was set. What happened?
It was
there?
you.
Oh,
You were just shaking in a little tiny red thing. Yes.
It was small.
Yes, and little fringes.
It was. I said more
Sparkles,
fringe,
too.
more fringe, more fringe. No, you know, I enjoy doing it, but they set up, you know, the Ty Stiaria, who's an awesome
From So You Think You Can
choreographer.
Dance.
Yes, he's amazing, and they set it up, and then I learned it, and then they saw sort of where they could make it stronger, where my weaknesses were, and so then they re-choreographed the whole thing again, and then Matt and I had our own time together for like 2 hours or something like that the day before we shot it, and we shot it in some seedy Home Depot, like, you know, in the middle of nowhere, hot Atlanta, you know.
It was hot.
It was hot.
So you're ready for you could do Dancing with the Stars now, which would
Well,
be
I've
great.
already won a dance contest, so I feel like I don't need to.
Oh, really?
I already won on here, so I'm good.
So now I'm sure everybody, because of this movie, everyone asks you, do you want to have children?
Yes.
And do you someday want to have children?
You know what? I love children. I think they're amazing, and I have a lot of children in my life. I'm very blessed. I have 3 nieces and a nephew who I adore. I've been an auntie for 15 years, you know, 15, 12, 11, and 3 are their ages. And then I have friends who have kids all around me. So I have a lot of children in my life, which I love, and I would love to have my own family for sure. And I think that however that comes to me, if I'm so blessed to have my own child or adopt or have a partner that has children, however it is, if I end up doing it on my own one day, who knows? I don't know. So
Right now.
right
but you
now.
will.
So I just leave it up to fate, and
Right.
I really like that journey.
Yes.
That's my jam right
Yes.
there, where I'm like,
I like that too.
Whatever.
What-
It's so much
But
more
it's not like
fun.
whatever, like if you don't have one. It's whatever if you have one, but it's not like you definitely want to have
I don't
children.
go like if I didn't have a child in my life that I did something wrong.
So
Like
you
I
mean-
feel like my life I have such an incredible life. I'm so grateful for everything that I have and the love that I've been able to give and receive from all the people, from, you know, my girlfriends to guy friends to children to babies. Everything that I've experienced is
Yeah.
just worth it. It's not. I have no regrets. So,
Right.
you know,
Okay, those
that's
are-
how I like
those are
to
all my
live,
questions.
folks.
And we just want to know you all get along. That's all. We just want to know you all get along.
We
and
get
that's,
along.
That's the most
Just
important thing.
on TV
Only
we
on
do.
TV.
Just on TV. All right, What to Expect When You're Expecting opens Friday. Victoria Justice is going to perform after this. We'll be right back.